Hello everyone, welcome back to Speak English with Kirtish Datwani. This is lesson 4 of our Spoken English Complete course. If you haven't watched lessons 1, 2 and 3, I highly recommend watching them first because every lesson builds upon the previous one. Today we are going to master one of the most useful words in English, would. Many English learners understand can and could, but they often get confused about would. After watching this lesson, you will know exactly when and how to use would naturally in everyday conversations. So let's begin. First of all, what is would? Would is a modal verb. It has many different uses, and today we will learn the 5 most important ones. Use 1. Polite request. We often use would when we want to sound polite. For example, would you please help me? Would you close the door? Would you wait for a minute? Would you explain this again? Would you mind helping me? Using would sounds more polite than using will. Use 2. Imaginary situations. We use would to talk about things that are imaginary or not real. For example, if I were rich, I would travel around the world. If I had more time, I would learn another language. If I won the lottery, I would buy a beautiful house. If I were you, I would accept the job. If I lived near the beach, I would go there every weekend. Notice that would is commonly used with if. Use 3. Future in the past. Sometimes we talk about something that was expected to happen in the future from a past point of view. For example, he said he would call me. She promised she would help me. I knew they would arrive on time. My teacher said the exam would be easy. Everyone believed the project would succeed. Use 4. Past habits. Would can also describe actions that happened repeatedly in the past. For example, when I was a child, I would play cricket every evening. My grandmother would tell us stories before bedtime. We would visit our grandparents every summer. My father would wake up early every morning. After school, we would play together until sunset. Use 5. Preferences. One of the most common expressions is would like. For example, I would like a cup of coffee. I would like to learn English. We would like to thank everyone. Would you like some tea? Would you like to join us for dinner? This is much more polite than saying I want. Instead of saying I want coffee, say I would like a coffee. It sounds much more natural and respectful. Now let's quickly compare will and would. Will is used for certainty or future decisions. For example, I'll call you tomorrow. Would is used for politeness, imagination, preferences and habits and future in the past. For example, I would call you if I had your number. This small difference makes your English sound much more natural. Let's quickly revise today's lesson. We use would for polite request, imaginary situations, future in the past, past habits, preferences. The more you use would in daily conversations, the more fluent and natural your English will sound. Homework for today. Write 5 sentences using would. Try to use a different situation for each sentence. Post your answers in the comments and I'll read them. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. I'll see you in lesson 5 where we will learn how to use should in English. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, keep speaking English.